Hey everyone, it's Alicia with Salt and Saddle. Today we are here with live workout number 2. So if you have any comments, questions, just leave them in the comments. I am going to get started with a little bit of a dynamic warm-up. So like we talked about last week, that's really important for getting our muscles warmed up through a functional range so that we prevent injury. So let's get started. All right, so today we are going to start with these backward lunges where you march your leg up and back. Do a nice stretch, twist, and twist. You can switch legs, up, back, and twist, and twist. So we're warming up our hips, our low back, our upper back, the front of our legs, the back of our legs. And you can hang on to something, a wall or a chair for balance, just so you don't lose your balance. And if you want a PDF of these exercises today, just type your email address in the comments below, and after the live, I will send you over an email with the exercises that we do today. So you can have it and refer to it so that you can do the exercises throughout the week. We'll do one more on each side. So I'm curious, if you're here and you were here last week, I want you to let me know where you were sore after last week's workout. So I was sore in my quads. These guys right here, they were a little bit sore. Okay, so today we're going to get started on our back. So this is kind of a nice little warm up for the day. I've got a finger clicker today, so hopefully I can keep track of how many we're doing. So the first exercise, you're going to lay on your back, grab a ball or a pillow to put between your knees. So you're going to lay on your back, pillow between your knees. I'm going to switch out for a ball because I think it's a little bit easier, but you're welcome to use a pillow. And you're going to squeeze the ball and then raise your hips up and then back down. Good, so that's one. Squeeze up and down, 2. Squeeze up and down. So we're working the inner thigh and also our glutes. So working on building those hip muscles, getting that booty working. All right. Now you're going to roll over onto your side, and you can keep the ball between your knees. And all you're going, or the ball or the pillow, all you're going to do is lift your heel up toward the ceiling. So your knees stay together, ball stays in between your knees. You're going to lift up and down. So this is working the internal rotators of your hip. These are really important for cueing your horse. So keeping contact with your upper leg on the saddle while you cue your horse with your lower leg and your feet. This is also a great exercise if you have hip pain or knee pain when you're riding. So we're strengthening these muscles that help hold your leg in a great position to avoid strain on your knees and hips. Okay. And we're going to roll back onto our back before we do the next set. And we're going to do 10 more of those bridges. So knees squeeze the ball together and lift up. And I want you to think about pushing the floor away with your feet. So instead of just arching your back to lift up, I want you to think about pushing down through your feet to lift your hips up. And that's really going to engage your glutes. So push down, 2. Again, if you want a PDF of these exercises, just type your email below and I'll send it to you after we're done with the live. Okay, so now you guys are going to roll over onto your other side. I'm just going to switch sides. And we'll do those same internal rotation exercises on the other side. So knees together, 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, we're going to go to 15, 10, 11, 12, 13, so you should feel it deep in your head, 14, 15. All right, last set of the bridges, so roll over onto your back, squeeze the ball, and push the ground away to lift your hips up. All right, so we're going to go back to the first leg. This exercise is the internal rotation one that I keep talking about. This is called a reverse clamshell because the clamshell is where you do the opposite. So you lift your knees up, and this is lifting your heels up. So when you see it on your PDF, it's going to say reverse clamshell. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. So we're done with the bridges. We did our 3 sets of 10. So I'm just going to roll over onto the other side. We'll finish up these reverse clamshells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. So I want you to stand up and get next to a chair or something that you can sit on. It can be a bed or a chair, just anything that you can sit on the edge of. So our next exercise, you're going to take the ball or the pillow. So I'm just using a boppy pillow since this is my nursery, but you can squeeze the ball, and we're going to lift one leg forward. It's a little bit easier for you guys to see. So again, put it between your knees. Engage your core, sit up nice and tall so we don't want to be slouching like this. So engage your core, squeeze the ball, and straighten your leg and back down. 2, 3, 4, 5. So you'll feel this in the top of your leg and the inside of your leg. 8, 9, 10. All right. So you can take a little rest of the squeezing, let your legs relax a bit. And we'll go to this other side. So squeeze and straighten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we're going to alternate this with an exercise called sumo squats. So you're going to have your hands out in riding position, out in front of you, and feet about horse width apart, so a little bit wider than hip width. And you're going to take your toes and you're going to point them straight out. Or not straight out, but out to the side. So they're not facing forward, not facing completely straight out, but about 45-degree angle. So you're going to have your hands forward in riding position. And you're just going to squat down as far as you feel comfortable. So you're going to get a really good stretch in here, and then back up. 2, 3. Whew, got a little pop out of my hip this morning. 4, 5, 6. Really focus on keeping your upper body straight and your arms relaxed. 8, 9, 10. All right, and we'll go back to the ball. Squeeze between your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Squeeze. Left leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we're going to do 10 more of those sumo squats. I'm going to do this from the side so you can see a different angle. So feet about horse width apart. Toes at a 45-degree angle out. Arms relaxed in riding position. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your core tight by pulling your belly button into your spine. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Just going to check and see if there's any questions so far. Okay. So we've got our last set of all these exercises. Squeeze and straighten. And if this is too hard sitting up straight like this for you to straighten your leg, try leaning back a little bit. That should take some tension off the back of your leg, especially if you have nerve pain or hamstring tightness that's helping or hurting your mobility. Okay, other side. All right, last set of the squats. I'm going to turn around and face the wall so you can see it from another angle. Again, toes out to the side, horse width apart, arms relaxed in riding position. All right, so that's all for live workout number 2. Thanks for joining me, and shoot me a question or a comment in the shoot me a question in the comments if you need any modifications to your exercises for next week. Thanks.